YouTube. I'm doing a test video to test out to see if my whole channel is messed up for the monetization or if it's just videos where I swear in. And also I'm aware that my Minecraft skin looks a bit weird. I'll probably be changing that at some point later. So I'm just gonna play some Minecraft on this server that me and my friends have that I'm hosting. It's a private server, so no one else will be able to join. And it's a bit laggy around some areas with mods. And they do have capped at like 100 frames. But I get around like 200 in this area. Then over here where it's less laggy, get around 300. Anyway, I usually have it like capped at 100, just so it never dips below 60. Because if I cap it at 60, it tends to go below 60, so I'll just cap it at like 100 and then it's usually good. And I don't have that many chunks rendered either. But yeah, I got a Ryzen 7 1800X 8-core and then GTX 1080 Ti. Just because this is a server with a lot of mods that are probably conflicting with each other a bit. If you're wondering why I kind of sound like sad or depressed, I'm not. It's just I'm tired. And this is the first time speaking. I woke up like, an hour or two ago and I haven't said a word. So my voice needs time to like wake up. This is a quarry that I added last night. I just added like 5 other or so mods. I just set up this giant quarry. And these quarries, let me just grab the block. What mod are they from? Yeah, Simple Quarry. They're alright. It's just if you put 2 in the same chunk, it will explode. This little explosion that will crash the server. Maybe I'll show you at the end of the video, but yeah, it's just weird. And so I just set up this thing that does that. Or puts all the items in here, because I just felt like it. Let me put the F3 menu away, there we go. Then we have this machine, which took me forever to build, because some of these blocks... Right, this light, it's invisible. This light engineering frame, block, whatever it is, it's invisible. So this took me like an hour to set up because half the blocks were invisible. It was really hard. It's how I know like some mods are either broken or conflicting with each other, is because there's a lot of missing textures. If we go to Harvest Craft, we scroll down. Missing textures, a lot of missing textures. But also with that thing over there, that machine draws so much power that if I connected it to my existing power source, all these lights go off. Probably shut down the reactor now? Or did I already do that? No, I didn't. It's still going. I have this giant battery bank down here that completely emptied within like an hour. That's still going. I think it's because I don't have a chunk loader in this area. Might be why. Just grab one of those. And just plop you there, I guess, for now. But here, I'll show you what I mean. I don't know why, but this is the connection for the machine. Just connect that to there. And then this is the output from the battery. Instantly, all these lights go off, and then my frames drop for like eternity. Well, for a second, and they come back. That machine just uses up all the power. I'm trying to figure out how to fix it. I think the batteries don't output fast enough. So I might have to figure out some sort of different power source for that, maybe. But we got 2 different nuclear reactors. This one does power. If I'm wondering what these are for, these are my little cheaty things. I have a creative chest that just fills it with plutonium, and then I have this trash can that just outputs it. And then I built this thing so it looked a bit more realistic, because I do like realism a little bit, and I forgot to place this back. I also got this thing that does automatic backups. So I'll just run one right now. So that water comes in from over there somewhere. I'll show you in a minute. It goes faster than a lot of fidget spinners, I can tell you that. Fidget spinner will get me demonetized, probably. Then this garage door, let me open up F3 real quick. This garage door always gives me problems. Frames will, like, drop. It shouldn't drop, though, because this computer is too good, so I'm, like, wondering why. I have 32 gigs of RAM, and I dedicated, like, 27 gigs there, and I think I dedicated, like, 12 to the Minecraft server. And these panels, I guess, don't have to be connected to these screens, because I got one here and one by my house. Then my house is pretty cool. Let me just go into game mode 3. There we go. So I got like multiple floors. This used to be way smaller, but then I blew it up with a whole bunch of TNT and made it way bigger. Then we have these things. This viaduct system that goes to everybody's houses. I don't know how he got that, like, missing texture thing there, but I guess he did. I guess I'll go show everyone's house. So we got my house, we got Ryan's house, which constantly, oh boy, constantly gets messed with by Forehead. As you can see there, just gonna fix that real quick. There we go, good as new. Probably do another backup. Oh, there's another spot. Alright, that's probably good. And I am not a wiring engineer. This wiring setup here was set up by Potshot. Though I'm starting to get a little bit better. I still need to make the pathway for this thing. Yeah, that's Ryan's house, my house. This is Austin's house, the person I met on my camping trip that I did a while ago. He's a Canadian, and he's a furry, so... yeah. There's the thing. I don't know how he... I guess in the config? Yeah, I guess you can put a block in there. Or else you put antimatter. Because why not? It's kind of a small little house, but it looks pretty cool. I guess I'll show you Ryan's house too. I set up the redstone in here because I'm pretty good with redstone. It's got like these weird doors. Yeah. But he's got an upstairs with a balcony. This room, and then this goes back out to here. Then enchanting, what's this? Okay, that's a furnace room. And then we go down here, and this is... Oh, let's close that. Okay, there we go. Oh, I forgot to close the F3 menu again. I always just leave it open, because I always like look at my frames, and I'm just kind of used to having it open. But I set up this door. Which is pretty cool. This basement's like way different. He changed it after we got the chisel mod. This is his Tesseract system, I guess, there, and then farm probably in here at some point. Okay, that's pretty cool. Another farm. Armor room with diamond chests. You know, this is his basement. I don't know if I said that or not. Oh, yeah, it was already in there. Is there anything over here? Actually, there is. Oh yeah, this is like his setup. I might put a picture of it in here, but this is like his, almost kind of like his actual setup a little bit. With his foam. Except it doesn't go on both walls. It's, I think, on a corner. So it goes like there, I think. Except his setup's not in the basement, though, but you know, whatever. I already showed you Austin's house. I believe this is Jesus Christ's house. I think. I'm not sure. He hasn't been on here in a while. This is our mini games area, which I set up all the redstone for all of. Well, I did set up the redstone. I redid the redstone that Forehead did because his redstone kind of sucks. This is our PvP bow arena. And then we have Spleef, which this is all me, what I did. There's command blocks back there that'll reset the map after. So say, you know, I go in, push the button, doors open, as I glitch, okay. And I break blocks. Like you do in Spleef, right? And then let's just do this so I don't have to place anything. Oh, there we go. Alright, you see those blocks that are broken there? Instantly repaired. And then the door is open. Thanks to command blocks. There we go. I was trying to figure out how to get out of here. I already forgot. And we have this Tesseract system. Or not Tesseract, Viaduct. Still don't even have a door on there. Back here, Ryan was building this building for, I guess, modded doors. I'm not sure, really. But it looks pretty cool, I guess. And then we have Forehead's house, which his doors are command block doors, except they always lag my game so bad. I don't know why, because they shouldn't. It's the weirdest things that lag my game. Okay, let me bring up the F3. There we go. I mean, it drops to like 3 or 5 frames. It's weird. I've went into game mode 3. It's just a couple command blocks and simple redstone that shouldn't do that. It's weird. This is his... What is this? Okay, well that's a thing. We got tools and crap. I got unfinished floor and ladder. I think I'm not totally sure why, but yeah. We got, oh, his lever's missing. Oh wait, no it's not, it's there. This XP machine that also lags a bit, too. Then that stuff. And I think that's everyone's house. Except the nuclear reactor area, which I've already shown. And then, oh yeah, the water system for the nuclear reactor. So we already reconnected that, so I'm guessing this is going again. Yep, it's turning again. Oh, there's a chunk of that stuff, I guess, because there was this area that was probably unloaded. If I had to guess, probably this is that chunk, and therefore this area was not loaded, and stuff was just piling up. So that would explain, I think, because that's happened before when I've flown away and coming back, there'll be like a whole bunch of chunk, or a whole like chunk, a big chunk of like items on the conveyor belt. I'm not sure. I think there's like one of the buttons. Is it F9? No. Oh, that just goes there. I don't know. I thought there was like one of the buttons, one of the F buttons that brings up like a thing so you can see all the chunks. Because that would have helped doing the quarries a bit, because you can't have two in the same chunk, like I said before, it will explode. And I guess I'll show you that, because I think that's literally everything in the server, pretty much, at the moment. I'm probably not going to load it back up, but it only destroys like 3 or 4 blocks. Where am I going to do this at? Or maybe I will show you too, actually. Maybe I'll load it back up. Where am I going to do this? Here, how about up here? Alright, so supposedly those are both in the, yep, those are both in the same chunk. So we get, coal. Just throw away, some of this useless junk. Alright, so we start one, and then we start the other. Explosion. Server shut down. Just making sure none of my IP or anything is shown. Doesn't look like it. This is what happens. Server just completely stops. Let me reload the server, which takes a minute sometimes. I guess while the server is loading, I can show you the backup area. Holy crap, there's a lot of them. I left the game open last night when I went to sleep. Or last morning, actually, I should say. I changed it how it does a little bit. It usually does, like, I think backup, then world, and I think it does, like, month, or year, month, day, which I don't like, because I go by my computer time, which is 8/18/2017, so I want 8/18/2017. And then it does the time, so 5:37, or no, 5:37, 6/7, on and on. I don't like that it does military time, because I have a 12-hour clock, but that doesn't matter too much. I just gotta remember that the newest backup is on the bottom, pretty much. It's set to back up every 30 minutes, which I guess is fine. And then I have it compressed as much as it can, like 9's the most compression you can get. And actually, I'll show you what I mean, because you're probably like, what the heck is he talking about? But if I go in here, go into the config. Okay, this isn't the right one. Yeah, this is the right one, okay. So, compression type zip. You can change the the way that works. Default, it's backup, world, year, month, date, hour, minute. And I changed it to just world, month, date, year, hour, minute. They can change location, I just left it the same. Max amount of backups until it deletes. I set it to 10,000. I might lower it, but it's probably fine. The more backups, the better, especially because Forehead's a bit of a griefer, kind of. Delay 30 minutes. So yeah. Anyway, the server's probably back up by now. See, I don't even have it showing my IP anymore. I can just freely join. And then as you can see there, it only blew up a couple blocks. Like, maybe about as much as 1 TNT, if that even. So it's not that destructive. But somehow it manages to crash the server. Because I could place that much TNT down. I could place, like, a lot down and the server wouldn't crash. Considering I made that giant hole underneath my house that did crash the server once, but that was before it was running on this computer where I gave it like 12 gigs of RAM. I'm just going to fill this in. Ish. Yeah, it looks good enough. Other than it's been in a dirt, but it'll eventually grow back, I guess. Yeah, and there's also this, like, lagging problem, too. Let me, just check. It does show my IP there, but let me go like this. Maybe. Oh, that's not going to work. But you can see move too quickly. I don't know why it does that, but it does it. But, just do another backup. The thing that's all the buildings at the moment. Austin's pretty good with immersive engineering, so I'm hoping he can help me out with the wiring that I'm obviously messing up, because, you know, if I can't power the lights and that thing at the same time, then I don't even know. Anyway, that's going to do it for this video, guys. Don't forget to, can't even say my usual words, because that's a swear. You can't say swears on YouTube, otherwise you get demonetized. But just hit that like button. Just hit it. Hit it with things. Hit it with a spoon. Hit that like button with a spoon. I guess. Sure, why not? Hope you guys enjoyed that family-friendly content. Like I said, this is probably only a test video. I don't think I'm going to go family-friendly just because it's kind of against my freedom of speech that I like. I just kind of wanted to test it and see, like, if my whole channel is just basically going to get demonetized or not. So I wanted to make one, like, family-friendly video. Kind of test it. And then if so, we'll go from there. I know in that last video I said that I wouldn't, like, ever go family-friendly, but you know, I gotta get money. Maybe I'll have another channel that I'll start up that's family-friendly content, and then I'll have this channel, which isn't. Maybe. Or something, I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Bye.